Alright, ZTV fans, in the last disc, when we unveiled the PlayStation 5, I briefly showed another device that I recently acquired, known as the Evercade. And I wanted to spend a little bit more time showing it off than just 20 minutes of blurb in the middle of something else. Because it is a pretty cool device. Now, to kind of give you a... I should also point out a disclaimer. I had originally... Well, I don't want to say... My plan was that I was going to review the consolized version of the Evercade when it came in, which is called the Evercade VS or Versus, which I have pre-ordered. It got delayed to January of next year, so I won't get it in time for this year's ZTV set. But like I said, I want to give this thing some solid coverage. We can always show off the VS next year when I actually get it. Unlike some other allegedly hyped up retro game style consoles based off of favorite consoles of ZTV in the past, Amico, they actually do, from what I've seen, have finished products ready to ship. It's just that they're having some difficulty getting them shipped out. So we will disperse with that. And also, but because I have, because the device we have now is a handheld device, and it's a gigantic pain in the butt to film a handheld, I had to take alternate measures. So let me give you a little bit of background on this device. We kind of did in the previous disc when we showed it with the PlayStation 5 unveiling. You can buy the Evercade handheld can be purchased two different ways. There's a basic package which comes with one game cartridge, and each game cartridge for the Evercade is like a collection. Comes with one cartridge, the Atari cartridge, or you can buy this, which is the premium pack, which comes with 3 cartridges. And those are the 3 that I kind of briefly showed off on our video. And here they are: the Atari collection, Data East collection, and Interplay collection. And each one of them has a collection of games that you can play and enjoy. Now, to solve the issue of not being able to hold a handheld system steadily, one thing to note about the system is that it has a mini HDMI port. The mini HDMIs are kind of funky. Rather than buying a whole separate cable, I went to great vast expense so that we could review this sucker, of buying this adapter, a mini HDMI adapter, which lets me basically hook it up to a regular HDMI cable and then plug it in the TV. I went to great expense to acquire this adapter. By great expense, I mean it cost me about $6 on Amazon. Alright, so to get it going, we actually have to turn the system on first. Once we've turned the system on, then we plug in the HDMI adapter. That's going to reset the console, but it will boot it to our TV. And now we can do a more proper review. Let's turn the volume up a little bit. So look at that. This is the Atari collection, which we did show, but I'm going to show a couple games on here. This is a game called Aquaventure. It's a prototype game. Oh my goodness. Alright. So here we go. Let's play it. All right. So the object of this game is that you're some guy. He has to get to the bottom of the ocean while not getting killed by fish. You can shoot the fish, but you do have to be careful because when you kill a fish, it comes back and it's pissed. So once we get the treasure, then you have to get it to whatever the hell that is. It's Atari 2600, so we don't know. Let's just pretend it's this. Okay, wait. That's messed up because, like, my guy is practically the same color as that water, and I can't tell where the hell I am. That's... No wonder why it's getting... I mean, it's a cool game, but no wonder why it can't... Also, the deeper we go... Alright, we got the treasure, we got the loot. I don't know if that's a waifu or if it's a mermaid or what the hell it is. I still can't. Like I said, this is a very cool game. I just can't tell what the hell it's doing. Ah, I got eaten by a... That looked like a very dangerous fish. Alright, well that was okay. So like, this thing also, you can save state, load state. There's also settings. You can do stuff like that. Alright, so I just wanted to show a couple games on each of these. We got Asteroids, we got Canyon Bomber, we got Crystal Castles. We got Centipede. We got Double Dunk. Oh, I think I'm supposed to look at Double Dunk. Not actually play it, but... Oh man, look at these guys. 1989 this was made for the Atari 2600. Dude, the NES was a couple years into its lifespan by then. What happened to it? Briefly lost our connection. That's how cool these guys are. Alright, so offense, defense, I don't know what the hell's going on. I keep losing my connection here. That won't do. Maybe I should have just bought a solid mini HDMI cord. But anyway, we saw those two fun guys. Alright, let's play around a food fight, because food fight's awesome. I just play on expert, because that's the real man's way to play. So the object of this game is to get to the cone before it melts while these chefs try to kill you. Now there's more chefs. They're unbelievably incredibly dangerous. If they touch you, they kill you. They can also throw food to kill you. Or if you fall into a manhole, you die. Oh yeah, you also die if you take too long in a level and the cone melts. Oh boy, they're all close by. Ah. Then when you die, that happens. Now, one thing to note that's important is that on the same level, each chef that you knock out is worth consistently more points. Alright, now these watermelons are actually infinite. They don't run out like the other stuff. So you can rack up points when the watermelon is in play. Let's see that again. Alright, we're going to see it again. Ah, I dropped it. Crap. This hasn't been most well thought out. Well, you saw a food fight, that's okay. For future reference, I'm going to have to get myself a different HDMI, mini HDMI cord. I thought the adapter would work, but maybe I'll just have to get a full-size one. So other games on this cart are whatever the heck Yar's Return is. I do have some additional carts coming that I just ordered this morning. But they're coming from the UK, so I don't know how long they're going to take to get here. Let's take a look at the Atari version of Tempest. That ought to be great. And by great, I mean terrible. Yeah, this is bad. I think this is a prototype. Yeah, get this out of here. Okay, that was lame. And we have Ninja Golf, of course, which is a beloved game here at ZTV. It became a beloved game here at ZTV. So that's the Atari cartridge. Now, I actually got, besides the 3 that came with it, I got 3 other ones. And that's kind of what I wanted to focus on in this video. Because I kind of wanted, like, it's cool to have these retro games that are classic games. And I really wanted a physical copy of Food Fight, which is kind of why I wanted to buy this unit. Like, when I pre-ordered the Versus, my plan was to buy these carts separately, but then when I looked at how much they cost, I was like, well, you know, by the time I were to get done buying these, I might as well just buy the whole handheld system. Because then I have a handheld system and a consolized system. So, the next, the one we're gonna look at some of these other ones. This is Mega Cat Studios Collection 1. And these are kind of more smaller indie-style games. And the thing that's cool about these is these are kind of games we've never seen before. Oh. Yeah, you got to turn it on and then plug it in. Like if you turn it on while the thing is on, or if you turn it on while the HDMI is plugged in, it won't work. So here's some strange looking games. This is Almost Hero, made in 2016. It's an 8-bit belt action beat 'em up game. I'm just going to take a quick look at a few of these, see what they're like. Alright, this is Amosai, the bonsai capital of the world. Alright. This is Chao Kahn. What God's name is up with his eyes? This is what Chao does for a living. He sells holiday-themed bonsai trees on Etsy with upcycled materials. Very hip. Yes. Your training has prepared you for this. We have to get more bonsai seeds. If you are really a ninja, you will be the hero we need. Alright. So, It's like River City Ransom. Can I talk to this guy? Oh, the same style brown cola that you love, but with an all-new formula. This space-age beverage has various unidentified objects floating in it. That's disgusting. I hate crap floating in my drink. I don't even like ice. 50 tints. This is just what a young hero needs to get his heart rate up. My heart's racing already. If these were good enough for basketball players in 1920, they're good enough for you. All pros. 10,001 punch instructional tape that will teach you how to throw every kind of punch imaginable. Learn everything you ever wanted to know about your feet. Alright. Can't go that way, but I go to the city. So it's kind of like River City Ransom. I give up. Tell my girlfriend I said, get my ass kicked. We died and we lost half our money. Here's a monkey. I can pick it up, throw it around. Why? I don't know. God, if I didn't know that was going to happen, I would have bought some power-ups before I walked in. Alright, well anyway, that's Almost Hero. Fabulous. How about Creepy Brawlers? This kind of looks like a, I don't know, it almost looks like a Punch-Out type game. All the games are this cartridge are made by this Mega Cat Studios. Creepy Brawlers, Championship, or Training. Boring. Alright, we're gonna go for the Championship. Select the film. There's Spooky, Creepy, Bloodbath, or Nightmare. Alright, so there's 4 opponents. I think I hit the wrong button. View the tutorial, yes. You are going to be, if you're going to be in a horror movie, you need to know how to fight. Press the B button to throw a low left punch. Press the A button to throw a low right punch. Hold up while punching to throw high punches. I've seen this somewhere before. When monster attacks, get out of your way or block the punch. Press left or right to dodge. Some attacks need to be dodged in specific directions. Alright. Press down will block half of the incoming damage. If you dodge certain attacks or combos, your gloves will light up. Let me guess, then you can throw the uppercut. Punch during this time to unleash a powerful counter punch. It is the uppercut. If you get knocked down, mash the punch buttons to get up. Identify the weak points in their patterns. Targeting those hits allows you to regain health. Get in there and show them who's the scariest. Round 1, zombie. Where am I? I must have eaten some bad popcorn. Urgh. Oh good, another person. Maybe they know what's going on here. Yeah, punch him. Yeah, so basically it's like a Punch-Out clone. Is this guy gonna try to hit me? Right. Whoa, watch out. Hey, vive la France! Whoa, what the? Oh, I thought he was gonna be like Glass Joe and I could hit him when he came back and knock him down. He's down. Here comes Thing, apparently. 1, 2, 4. Alright, he's back up on 3. Alright, watch out. He's going to do a... This is thrilling. Oh man, we're down. Thing is coming back to... Oh man, there. Oh man, we gave him a big blow. So if he blocks it, you gotta really be ready to get out of the way because he's gonna throw a punch. Who is this guy that we are in this game? 8, 9, 10. He's out. We knocked his ass out. Achievements unlocked: Butterfly and Undead. I just want to know what's going on. So apparently I'm just a zombie. Round 1, Bride. Are you part of this movie too? Do you know why I'm here? Don't be silly, sweetie. It's our wedding day. Whoa, I'm not a big fan of romantic comedies. Oh, God. She's got a knife. Oh God, she knocked me down. Here comes the Thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're back up. Why, thank you, Thing! Good God, she's kicking my ass. So I'll say this, for a Punch-Out game, or for a Punch-Out knockoff, this is better than Power Punch 2. Well, at least we knocked her down once. Oh man, we're down. I think that's a TKO. Stevens is locked in this match. Nothing. Rest in peace. Alright, well, I'm going to save a state. Boo! I think that's Statler and Waldorf in the other. I just want to make sure that it's okay. That's a pretty cool game. I dig that. But like I said, it's better than Power Punch 2. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Coffee Crisis looks just kind of a. Well, let's try it out. There's Nick and Ashley. Alright. Not so long in a galaxy kind of close to us. The evil Spurglian race has taken notice of Earth's World Wide Web and has begun stealing Wi-Fi. They have created their own version of the internet and hid it deep within the Earth's deep web called the Smurnet. Sure. Nice day, eh? Yep. Where are your manners? Where is your medal? Alright. So, I don't know, pretty standard beat 'em up. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Let's take a look at log jammers. That kind of looks like it might be interesting. Brought to us by Mega Cat Studios again. Oh man, there's a lumberjack. What's going on? This is a scary ass looking dude. Alright, log jammers. 1 player, 2 player. Alright, we'll do an exhibition. So we can be Rad Carlton, Bruiser Bogdaris, or Hotfoot Francis. Or Mayo Monsoon, Spare Rib Bonaparte, or Ollie Oil Sack. Well, we'll be the chick. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. These guys look great. Excrement, Slum Jam, Let's do Magma matchup. That sounds legit. Alright, I have no idea what... Oh! It's kind of like... Oh, okay. I see now. It's like wind... It's basically like Windjammers. And I got destroyed. Got destroyed again. I got destroyed. Mayo, a condiment and candidate you can believe in. Okay? No idea what the hell we just saw. Oh good, my discs are done. Oh good. Let's make sure it works, then we'll move on to another thrilling game. Like I said, we're just kind of taking a look at these different games that are on this. I'm actually producing ZTV discs ahead of time, getting them ready to go, so I don't have to kind of cram rush it all at the end of the year. So let's move on to another game. This is Little Medusa. This game was actually one of the reasons why I wanted this card, because I saw this once and I thought it looked cool, and I said, but I couldn't get a copy of it anymore. So we're going to start. Alright. The cruel titans have been imprisoned for ages, and the Olympian gods have ruled for centuries in harmony and prosperity. And then some bad stuff happened and it all went to hell. You are Artemisa, the daughter of the vain daughter of Olympian gods and haughty successor to the throne of Zeus. You and the other little Olympians will soon rule in your parents' stead. However, Fiora, a goddess of strife and magic, has launched a cruel plan to stop you, of course. With foul powers, she has turned you into a Medusa and tricked the Olympian gods into thinking that you have disappeared. What an asshole. While they go looking for you, Fiora frees the Titans, captures the other little Olympians, and takes the throne of Zeus as her own. What a nefarious deed. Can you reclaim Mount Olympus? I don't know. Alright. So we get thrown in on a Pegasus. Okay. That snake kills you like boop, nothing. So this is a... puzzle, kind of an action puzzle game. It's kind of like, all right, you got to get all the stars. It's kind of like the Adventures of Lolo in a way. All right, now we're going to level 1, 2. That snake is incredibly dangerous. It's kind of like the snake in Legend of Zelda, the rope snakes, where they like. So you gotta build a bridge over to the stars. You also do whatever that was. Oh, okay, I see. I can pick a stage and try to improve my score. Alright, level 3. Alright, now it's going to get tricky. And we died. So how do you... Oh, you squish them. Oh God! Oh, okay. So I see what you gotta do, kind of. You kind of gotta send 2 of them over. So like 1 here, 1 there, and then you can kick it over, and then you can do it. Okay. That makes sense. Ah. Death's 1, continue, end. Alright, well, we can continue. And we can save a state. Alright, that's a cute little puzzle game. Like I said, kind of reminds me of Adventures of Lolo. And then we got Old Towers, Super Painter, and Tanzer. Alright. I don't know what those games are, but like I said, it's a cool. The cool thing about getting cartridges like this, like it's one thing to have like a cart with full NES and stuff games on it, but then like it's kind of cool to be able to have like a cartridge that has a bunch of games I've never actually seen before and kind of explore new things. You know what I'm saying? So these carts kind of have new exciting things on them, and I kind of dig that. Like I said, I think the Evercade's a cool package. It's cool, and like you kind of have that collectability, you know, like you can collect the actual carts. So like I have carts number 1, 3, 4, 8, 9, and 17. And like I said, I have some more on the way, but they're collections of retro games that I wanted. There's an Intellivision. There's 2 carts that I know of. Like I said, there's about 18 or so of them out now. There's 2 more coming. One is an Intellivision collection, which I did pre-order. Even though like we have ways of playing Intellivision games, I just thought it was cool to have a collection of Intellivision games on here. And then there's a collection coming out next year called the Renovation Collection. And Renovation made a lot of Genesis, or they published at least a lot of Genesis games back in the day, including the Valis games and some others that are cool. So once that is available for pre-order, I'm going to pre-order it. So again, turn it on. Take the HDMI out. Plug the system. Turn the system on, and then plug the HDMI in. So this collection that we're going to look at here is called the Pico collection. Now, another thing I like about the Evercade is that each game and each cartridge comes with its own manual, which is neat, and it has a little introduction to what we're about to experience. So about Pico. Pico Interactive was founded in 2013 by Eli Galindo. Pico collects and develop. It says collect. Pico collect and develop unique and interesting games from IP owners and release these games to new audiences. Many were unfinished or not released in English language and have been carefully finished and translated. Pico Interactive brings 20 of their best titles to the Evercade, giving gamers a chance to play a wide variety of genres on one console. Bringing old games back to life is our passion. Seeing people rediscover classics and discover our games for the first time is an amazing experience, says this Eli, whatever his name is. Okay. Very nice. So some of these games, I think all of these games are like other console games that, there's 20 games on this cartridge. So some of them are ones I've played, and some of them are stuff. So like here's Eight Eyes, which is kind of a bleh Castlevania-esque game. Alright, this is Brave Battle Saga. It's a 16-bit role-playing game. Let's check it out. The world was once a civilization brought together by magic and technology. As civilization advanced, those who possessed the power, technology, and magic segregated into their differences, ideas, and formed two separate societies of humans and demons. The human race continued to develop their civilization with technology, while the demons started to construct their own society with magic. This balance did not hold for very long, however, technology was gradually replaced with magic. Soon afterwards, the ultimate weapon from the technological civilization appeared in Iraq. This phase lost control and destroyed the whole world. Long of all civilization therein, nearly 1,000 years have gone by without incident. One day, the ancient technology like deep in the earth excavated, mankind was once again on the way, committing the same mistakes of the past, which they always do. Since long ago, the mysterious world was drilling forces of nature, each protecting a kingdom. Oh my god, give me time to read. The Cruise Kingdom governs the water with its moon temple. It paints a beautiful picture of a land covered in water. The Bulgarian Kingdom emerges as a tropical desert climate near the Sun Temple. It is a unified, intrepid kingdom. In the polar Semi-Zach Empire, technological research, herbity-gerbity. The Lear Kingdom lies among a picturesque scenery protected by the Wind Temple. It is a matriarchal society. The world was at peace, and suddenly demons from legend appeared throughout the land. Humanity panicked, was at a loss. What did the demons come for? What secrets did the temples hold? Who is behind all this? Who will see through the shroud of mystery? Legend of the Magic Warrior Brave Battle Saga. Oh my god. Did you get all that? Alright, look at the new game. Alright, here's the guy. Woman, they're finally making the move, Father. If we don't act now, they probably know now. I must stop its awakening before an innocent life is put at risk. Everybody's happy. What are you going to do, Tim? Nothing, I swear. What's this? Where'd you get these notes from? Oh, they're on the floor. Are they yours? Quiet! What do you see? Just a small bit. Are these your science notes? I have no idea what you're getting yourself into. You mean these notes? Enough! I don't need to stand by and watch you do this anymore. Arrgh. He seemed upset. It's just the notes. What's he so worked up about? He's just looking out for you. Chin up. I'll always love you no matter what. Today is the town's festival. Are you ready? Are you hoping I win the title of #1 warrior this year? Of course I am. You're my son. Your father would be so proud of you if you won. But most of all, I want you to be happy and live a safe life. Don't worry. I'll take the title and make both you and Dad proud. Roar. Alright, So there we go. We got an RPG here. I'm going to save the state because I don't know how well actual saving works. So something about demons and whatnot. I don't think we have time to get into a big RPG. This is canon Legend of... So we got 2 role-playing games on here. 3 role-playing... Well, this one's Draken. It doesn't count. Jesus Christ. King Tang, the first great leader of the Shang dynasty, lived a long life and died in its 13th year of power. Heavenly seat passed on to 29 other monarchs until finally King Zhou took the throne and built the capital of Chaozi. Oh, King... What things... I didn't even get to read that. I went to the Nuhao Temple to praise the goddess. She was so beautiful that none of my wives... Oh, how am I supposed to find someone as beautiful as she is? This guy's got a bunch of waifus. I heard Su Hu has a daughter as beautiful as something. God, I can't even read it. Don't worry, our king, just leave this to us. We'll make sure you'll be satisfied. Ho ho, good, good, haha. Shang Kingdom, something, something. Duke, the Duke. Is he the Duke of Earl? 800 feudal lords. He wants your daughter as your new wife, but you're trying to run away. The king will decide. You, come with me now. Alright, I finally caught up with them. I'll leave the rest up to you two. Yes. Something's happening. Father! Oh, here's some Gimboids. Father, what prediction did you get? This doesn't look so good. It's a prediction of the future of the Shang dynasty. This looks thrilling. Oh, I got a phone call. I'm actually going to come back. I got to make some food and then I'm going to come back. So we're getting some food ready. This game seems to have various mighty warriors of differing stat things. This is Li Zhen. He or she looks great. Then we got... I don't know what's going on. Oh, we can play an old geezer. How do I start the game? There we go. Begin new game. So did that 1,000-year-old fox spirit something? Oh, Jesus! I cannot read the text, and I'm a fast reader. What? Goddess, what do we do now? They were so pitiful that we must save them. They deserved it. Men are born to suffer. How do you say that? I can't believe you even get to stay here and enjoy yourself. Ha, that's because I already finished my suffering. Ha ha ha. Who said you're done suffering? Now follow my orders and... Somebody falls headfirst into a village. 15 years later... Alright. Grandpa Shaw, oh, thank you so much. Grandpa, we don't deserve it. We only helped you by cutting some logs. My son was taken as a slave. He's too weak to work. We wouldn't be able to live if it wasn't for you guys helping us. Grandpa Shaw, I'm going to go hunting now. You better watch out for those soldiers around these areas. Try to avoid them. Don't worry, Grandpa Shaw. I'll bring back so much food it'll last a month. Alright, bro. Alright, well, we're off. Alright. Wonderful, this will fill our starving bellies for days. And here come some soldiers. Haha, we got a lot of taxes for the village of Huang. We'll definitely get a raise after getting back. Yeah. Don't you think you guys, if someone was to ambush us? Haha, what the hell do you think? Whoever tries to rob us will end up in jail. That's right. Now I get to actually just, like... Alright. Oh, look there. Isn't that a bandit over there? I don't know. Am I a bandit? Yes, a bandit. His look alone determines it. Uh-oh. What? Where are the bandits? Oh, no. Don't worry, we outnumbered him. We're not afraid of that little brat. Ha ha ha. Yeah, get yourself armed, everyone. Charge. You guys are mistaken. I'm just here to hunt for something to eat. Damn it, if I don't fight, I'll be killed. Alright. Status. Alright, so that's us. We're the White Tiger. Win condition. We wipe out the enemies, don't die. So you're ready? I don't have much to go by. Alright, so you, Brad, I'll cut your throat. Allow me to help you with that. Well, they're polite at least. So this is like a strategy RPG. It's like Shining Force, kind of. You got 12 experience points. Ugh. Ugh. He's dead. One down. This brat seems to have some skills. Go. We're getting experience points at least. I don't know if there's like an advantage. A lot of times in these games, like if you attack the enemy from the opposite side, that you get. Damn, this guy's strong. You go. Yes, sir. Got more experience points. Ooh. That's some sound effects. Ah, you missed, scrub. Serve golden salve. Make sure you get this meatball. Boom! Oh, we missed. I guess I'm the meatball. And I died. Well. Defeated. But I did retain my level, so that's kind of good. Alright. Well, I want to see if this thing actually saves, like, anything. So let's just try it. Oh, that's bogus. This cable is very finicky, I've noticed. Good thing I saved. Or something's finicky. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a different cable. This thing's not cutting the mustard. Oh no, I just got an email. This is my last opportunity to get the Miko collector box sets. Yeah, I'm gonna get right on that. Let's try the old blow in the cartridge technique. See, when in doubt, blow into the cartridge. Never fails. Now we'll plug it back into the TV. There we go. Alright. What I wanted to do is I wanted to see if this thing actually saves to the cartridge or if it only does like a save state. Oh, okay, it does actually save again. Okay. I didn't know if the games had like built-in memory or whatever. Okay, I gotta go put my pizza in the oven. Okay, I'm back. Now, Dragon View is actually a sequel to Draken. That's like way better, although that's not saying much. Alright, let's try this one. This is Iron Commando. It's a beat 'em up. Gotta be good. Get pretty good variety of games on this cartridge. I kind of like that. Arcade Zone. I appreciate having a variety of cartridges. Alright. Pico Interactive. Iron Commando. Urgh. The peril came from outer space. A meteorite entered the Earth's atmosphere, bringing chaos. After observations, the scientists found that the meteorite was radioactive and had to be destroyed. Yeah. Oh, unfortunately, terrorists from Ghost wanted the meteorite too. The Iron Commando's mission is to retrieve the deadly body and avoid genetic mutation. I think that's a general goal, is to avoid genetic mutation. Alright. One player option, start commando. Okay. Choose your warrior. Oh god, look at these guys. There's no hot chick to play as, which is already kind of... Any beat 'em up that doesn't have a hot chick to play as is kind of... Dude, the time is ticking down before I even get to do anything. They're going to pay for this. Oh, man. Well, that was some kind of super move. Am I going to come back down? There we are. Okay. This is kind of bleh. I mean, I've played worse, but... Kind of feels like rival turf. Ooh, just picked up a gun. Can I pick that up? Look at all the weapons these guys are dropping. How do I pick them up? Okay, I got to press that button. Okay, so there's a pickup button, kind of like Streets of Rage 4. Dude, everybody has a weapon. Oh man, look at this. Okay, I take it back. It's kind of... Alright, get the gun. Alright, I got a riffle. What's a riffle? Is that anything like a rifle? These guys are good. Yeah. Alright. I got a bat. Okay, we got the bat. Look at this action. This is fabulous. I can't seem to, like, pile drive a guy or anything. Alright, well, yeah, alright, this isn't horrible. I've played worse. Alright, we got the Immortal, which is a game of questionable quality from back in the day. I don't know, some people really like this game and some people really hate it. New game. Yes, alright. So in this game, you're a wizard. You got 20 gold. You have to kind of go through a dungeon and find stuff. An image of the old wizard Mortimer leaps from the candle. Dunrick, you have come to save me. I am in the dungeons far below. I know I'm counting on you to explain to your old teacher's dreams to spring something strange about the message. Your name is not Dunrick. Might be a good idea to what? Oh. And see, this is why people don't like this game. It's one of those trial and error games. Like, okay, I walk, and all of a sudden a worm comes out of them. It might be a good idea to move. Yeah. Here's some poor sap. A slain fighter, look for possession. Of course we're going to loot his body. You find a ring. His name is etched on the band. Dunrick? Take it? Yes. You find a scroll with fireball spells. Yes. Okay. Don't interfere. And we may have blow up. Great. Okay, well. The Immortal. That game was released on the NES and the Genesis. That was the Genesis version, I believe. Alright, this is Jim Power, The Lost Dimensions. I've heard this game is ambitious and cool. Let's check it out. Developed by Laura Seal. Copyright Pico Interactive. In 3D. Oh my god. Amazing. Bork, 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 bork. What's happening? I don't know. Part 1, Forgotten Path. Alright, so we're some guy. Oh man. Where's the sound? It blew up. I got vaporized. Again, why is there no sound? You die in one hit. Jesus. There's no sound and you die in one hit. What a greasy ass game this is. Oh! That's what. Okay, so it's definitely an issue with that game because the other game's got sound. I don't know. Magic Girl looks like some shooter. Nightshade. This is a legendary game. See, apparently these guys have the licenses to some of these NES games and Genesis games and stuff. Beam Software. This is Nightshade, Part 1, The Claws of Sutek. That's my home, Metro City. Quiet place, good city, good people, good future. Then this bad crap happened. The streets were safe once. You always knew your kids were safe. But as time passed, the seeds started to grow in Vortex. The Protector was outnumbered. In the local police, Vortex is no match for the growth of corruption. With Vortex gone, the criminals moved in like a cancer. Getting worse. Without Vortex, crime feeds upon itself like rats fighting over cheese. Pretty soon the crime bosses began to fight. And eventually the gang war stopped. Someone had to do something. So, pathetic meddler, your career is over before it has begun. Now there's no one to stop me in my reign of evil. So, this is kind of like a puzzle game. Examine the money. Nothing unusual here. The candle has begun burning through Nightshade's ropes. Nightshade is free! Nothing unusual here. Alright, so anyway, you can... that's a game. Power Pigs of the Dark Age. You know what? I'm going to save this one for B. Because I want him to play Power Pigs of the Dark Age. Okay, well, remember when I talked about Power Punch 2 and the other cartridge? Well, here, it's actually on this one. For some reason, this Pico people were able to get the rights to Power Punch 2. Back when I did crappy games videos, I covered this game extensively. It's terrible. Start new game, continue old. Prepare to enter pre-fight training ship. Great. Searching. Mark Tyler, the champion, never lost and has never been knocked down, won Olympic gold medal. Immediately turned pro. He's got 33-0 record and 30 knockouts. Considered to be the greatest of all time. We're training for the Solar Championship. Dude, you barely have any time to react to that, and we lost power. And nothing of value was lost. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. Something with this cable, folks. There we go. I'm gonna buy just a straight up HDMI cable, because this is. What else we got here? We got Switchblade, Radical Rex, Power Punch. Yeah, we're not gonna play Power Punch 2 anymore. Screw that. This looks kind of cool. Water Margin. It's a beat 'em up. Light shines from the depths of the earth. Heavenly spirits and earthly fiends. Listen and take heed. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna buy it just a straight up instead of this adapter, because this thing's kind of. We can finish up the video with this, but if B comes over and plays with this thing, I don't want him to have to have it keep resetting. All right, Water Margin. All right, so we got a waifu, and that guy on the right looks kind of cool, and then the guy on the left just looks like a dork. She has great defense and jumping ability, because that's what you need in a beat 'em up. General Tongguan leads the attack, something. Ground continues threatening the heroes of the Water Margin. Alright. Alright, so this looks alright. Pretty standard looking 16-bit beat 'em up, but again, we've seen infinitely worse. If I press both buttons, does it do anything? Okay. So yeah, I got a super move if I press both buttons. I don't know why the sound kind of keeps kicking in and out. Alright, well, that's alright. Again, I've seen worse. Alright, so that's the Pico cartridge. We got a few other games on here, but I don't know. So I got one. I'm gonna eat dinner. I'm gonna eat dinner soon because I'm starving. But we got one more cartridge to take a look at after I finish eating to finish off this video. I just realized I had the camera running all this time. So it basically watched me do a lot of nothing. Well, that's what editing is for. Alright, we got one more Evercade cartridge we're going to try to run through here. This is the Indie Heroes collection. Features some interesting games, including Anguna, Warriors of Virtue, by Bite the Chili Productions. Look, it actually bit the chili. And Sprite Attack. This looks tremendous. It's got some bald dude. Alright, can I continue from where I left off? Oh yeah, here we are. Okay, so we're some guy that was trapped in a dungeon. Oh god, it's an alligator. Get away from him. He's the boss. So this is kind of a Zelda-esque action RPG adventure. We got foods. We got golds. I keep bumping into that thing. And we died. Game over. Continue. This is a dreadful boss. Ooh. Ah. And he killed me. Wow, this is rough. Now, somebody mentioned that in a review that I read of this game. Oh, look at that. We walked through a wall. About that. Oh, there's a sword. Get that. Attack power up. Game saved. To avoid losing your save data, you must exit the game through the Evercade menu. Alright, now we got power. Now we're gonna get that alligator. Get 5 gold. I don't know what gold does, but that's alright. Get all these turkey gizzards. Alright, there's a map. We got a map. There's slime slunk. We want to explore this area as much as possible. Before we take on the mighty alligator boss. Oh, well, one door opened. Uh-oh. There's a zombie bird. Ah, look at this. I got him trapped. Ah, sucker. We got foods. Chuck, chuck. There could be power-ups. Ooh, there's a bow. Got bow and arrow. Ooh, okay. Nice. See, that's why we explore. People all laughed at me. Thought, ha! He's wasting his time running around like an idiot. But then we found a bow, and we found a sword power-up. Now we're gonna go find that alligator boss. We're gonna whoop his candy ass. Got arrows. Oh, okay. So arrows are something that drops from mobs. All right. That's good. Yeah. How you like that, sucker? Pop him. Yeah. Boo. Boo. It's probably a waste of arrows. That's okay. I gotta figure out how to get back to the boss. Kill these bats and critters. Alright. Cool. Watch out. Ooh. Ah, we got the fire crock and we got a key. We made it out. We were victorious over the boss. And now we died anyway. Continue. Alright, well that's alright. We made it out of the prison. We saved our game. Alright, cool. I'm gonna save a state. Just as a backup. Alright, this is Chain Break. Brought to us by Tuxedo Games. Press start or select to enter a password. We're going to load our state instead. Alright. So this is a runner game. Don't hit spikes, logs, or blades. Do try to pick up coins. We like coins. We don't like deadly spikes. Cleared the level. Very nice. We had oxygen. We got points. There's a Game Boy vibe to it. I think it might have been like a homebrew game. The games in this collection are all like made by various independent developers, possibly created for like homebrew games for various consoles. So like I said, it's another kind of, like I said, it's cool to have compilations of like Atari and all that stuff and NES games, but to me it's also kind of cool to have to experience games that you never got to see before. Enemies ahead, oh god. Oh god! What the hell is that? An enemy. Whoa boy! Oh god. Oh, it blew up. I landed in deadly spikes. Jesus. That was a fidgety move, wasn't it? These things slow you down and the other ones speed you up. Oh boy, watch out. Ah, I died again. Jeez. Oh, and I got blown up. Alright. Well. Alright, let's try it. This is Deus. It's an 8-bit horror game. Sounds sweet. Oh, yeah, I want to actually get this thing right. That looks like intestines and stuff. Ew. The Deus is what? 2019. New game or continue? No save data found. I didn't think there would be. Alright, for some sleeping guy.
Oh no.
Exactly. Yeah, another derpy disc. My child. See, the problem is now is my disk drive on my computer is all blubbed up. So I bought an external one, and it mostly works good, but every once in a while it like derps out. So I wind up with a bunch of coasters. Anyway, back to this game. My child, your flesh is a debt long overdue. Dude, this is a flubbed up flub. I have given you all this gift of life. And I shall so easily take it from you. 3 days from now I will return to raise the earth of all those who walk upon it. Only then will the debt be repaid. Yeah, let's try this again. 3 days. The first day. What a nightmare. I wonder if everyone is okay. I better go check on them. Uh-oh. Are you okay? You sounded like you were having a bad dream. A monster coming to eat us? Don't be silly. It was just a dream. Sure it was. The girl next door came knocking for you. She seemed troubled by something. Maybe you should go check in on her. Also, don't be too late coming home tonight. When you are done exploring for the day, come back up. Who knows what tomorrow will bring. I guess we'll go check on the girl next door. Hopefully she's cute. Hey there, buddy. She's up in her room. She seemed upset by something, but she won't tell me. Can you see how she's doing for me? I'd really appreciate it. You came. I had a weird dream and I wasn't sure who to talk to. I'm still trying to make sense of it. What? You had one too? I can't tell if she's hot or not by that sprite. I wonder if that means anything. I need to make sense of it all. You should go see if any of the other kids had similar dreams. Maybe you should go check in the library. I'm sure they have books about nightmares. How can more than one person share a dream like that? Please don't tell my dad about this. It's a diary. I had a weird dream last night. I'm sure it's nothing, but I have a bad feeling something awful will happen soon. Let me know if you find anything. I'll be here. Hey there, buddy. She's up in her room. Does she have a name? Do I have a name? Does anybody have a name? Does it matter what my name is? I don't know. The local school is east of here. Home sweet home. Your Horizon Falls west of here. Inventory, page 1. Page 2. Map. Alright, so this is some crazy horror game. Might be interesting to explore in the future. What else we got? We got Deader. Deader is an interesting little puzzle game. Alright, we're going to start the game. I'm going to show you the intro. Here's some guy. He's jogging. He gets a call on his phone, and he falls over dead. It's usually what happens when I get a phone call, too, when I'm in the middle of life. And he winds up in hell. So these are our controls. If you make any sense out of them, let me know. Level 1. Alright. So we can headbutt, we can jump, and we can drop bombs. The object of this game is to pick up whatever coins are there and get to the exit. Level 2. Whoops, we didn't want to do that. So this is a headbutt, actually. It looks like he's just bending over and taking a dump, so now we gotta kill ourselves. That XAB thing that they showed was actually a suicide button. So I gotta push this box over here. Get the coin. Get the other coin, the door opens. Now we gotta take this block and push it the other way. Which will enable us to get up to the platform. Level 3. This is where our mighty headbutt will come into play. Alright, we blew him up, and that enabled us to get in the door. Oh, well, we flubbed up. Time to die. So that's Deader. We got Doodle World. We got Flea. Flea is kind of a cool one. Let's load a state. Okay. That resetted itself again. Boy, it really whacked out. Alright, so in this game you're always, it's a platform type game, but since you're a flea, you're always jumping. So you gotta avoid the obstacles while you're continuously jumping. I don't know if I can do anything with this guy or not. Oh, that was slime slunk. We don't want to fall into that. I'm sure we also don't want to hit those things that are popping out of the ground. Oh God. Ugh. Knives bad, don't touch. That looks like a giant spud. We gave it our blood and we got a bunch of extra lives. Alright, here comes the boss. Oh, God, what the heck? Ah. Ah. It's trickier than it sounds because really you're just controlling your left and right movement. And like I said, he jumps. Since he's a flea, he's always jumping. Ah! 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 Ah, okay, so I had a good plan there. I just super jump over the whole thing. We made it. Alright. That was the first boss of Flea. What about Kubo 3? You can play it in English or Francais. Nice. Alright. So in this, we are a... I don't know what's going on. I still don't know what's going on. Kubo at last! Bring me the 4 sacred crystals. The summon something and the villagers will be set free. Kubo 3, press start. Okay. So in this game, you are a turtle. I'm not going to play... I don't want to do it, but I just needed to point out. You're a cowboy turtle. And that's all I got to say about that. Ploid, Quest Arrest, Super Homebrew War. I'm going to try Quest Arrest. The Retro Room. Oh my god, is it loud. Budget Nostalgia, Evercade presents Quest Arrest, now in color. Police HQ 8:30 a.m. You can get inside by walking through the doorway. Woof woof. Pet the dog? Of course! Bark! The dog wags its tail and licks you. Aw, it's a doggo. I'm training my dog. Whoa. That was harsh. The captain will have orders for you. Fighting is a part of police work. If you need help, I can answer some general questions for you. Ask away. Joypad. Press up, down, left, and right to move in a direction. The B button is the action button. The select button to take you to the menu and pause the game. When fighting enemies, you can choose how you would like to handle the battle. There are non-lethal and lethal weapons as well as the rest options. As a police officer, you are above the law, so you can choose to fight how you please. Credibility points are given or taken away whether you make good cop decisions or bad cop decisions. People in town will treat you differently whether you're a good cop or a bad cop. There will also be different story options for good or bad. The choice is yours on which path. Your goal is to solve crime, you dummy! You big dummy! You're a cop, so act like one and do some digging. Alright. Is this the captain? Why are you late, Detective Bennett? I am sorry. It's no matter. Moving forward, congratulations on being promoted to detective today. We are beginning your training. First things first, I must brief you about Athena and her crime mob of robbers, murderers, and thieves. You need to be prepared for anything. First, we need radios to communicate. Find 2 radios. Grab one for both of us. Alright, we collected one. Find the radios or we can't communicate. Try talking to the other detectives. Might help. Captain will have orders for you. Here's your radio. Collected 2 radios. Okay. Now that we have our radios, you should go in for a walk downtown if you spot any crime. Hiss, are you there, detective? This is the chief speaking. I explain what to do through radio. We have a 242 in progress directly in front of you. Put a new disc in the burn. .242 in progress. Homeless man is threatening people in the area. Confront him and arrest him if necessary. Downtown Medical District. Alright, what is this flea bitten thing? Game saved and health restored. Oh, okay. Did you buy a PlayStation or an Xbox? Both! Haha! How you like that? And I bought this Evercade, so take that. Smoke it. Spare change? Give him $1 or confront him. Do I have $1? No, I'm gonna confront him. I will kill you, blah blah blah, bitch! The man hits you. Oh, that does it, man. Alright, oh, it looks like a Pokemon fight. This is your captain speaking. When confronting an enemy, you have lethal and non-lethal options to choose from. Let's try to stop this criminal with pepper spray. Pepper spray. You pepper spray the criminal. It does 5 damage. The weaker the enemy is, the greater your chance of arrest are. The enemy attacks. Oof. If your health reaches 0, you die. If you kill your suspect, you will lose credibility points. So try and arrest the suspect if you can. Credibility points will up in new story options. Good cop or bad cop, it's your choice. First, let's arrest this suspect. Oh, okay, we're going to try to arrest him. Attempted arrest. Suspect wiggles out of your grip and he injures himself in the process. Sometimes arresting a suspect can be a difficult process. Try once more now that the enemy is weak. Okay, you attempted arrest. Press the buttons as they appear on the screen. Be quick and don't mess up or you'll have to restart. This should be an easy one. Go. You tase the criminal. You are under arrest. You gain credibility. Congratulations, deputy. You made your first arrest. You gain credibility for arresting criminals. Sometimes legal force decisions will decrease your credibility. The public doesn't like it when you shoot people. Arresting people is difficult. They resist and hurt themselves, so best be on your toes. Press the select button and then press left to see your stats. Be sure to heal and save at the designated save point. If your health reaches 0, it's game over, so pay attention to your health. We'll solve crimes throughout the city. Game saved and health restored. So there's our stats. We have 40 health and 50 credibility. Do we have any items? Alright. So that's quest arrest in a nutshell. It's like Pokemon, but you're the cops. And last but not least, let's take a look at Twin Dragons. I said let's take, okay, Broken Studio. Twin Dragons. New game, easy, normal, hard. We'll go with normal. Alright, so we get some plot. Oh, some jerk took an egg. What a no good Nick. Alright, we got a password. The Hills, 3 lives. Alright, so we're a little dragon. Alright, so it's a platformer. Get these chili peppers. I don't know what they do. Alright, this is nice and functional. Get them chili peppers! Green peppers! Smoke them if you got them. Smoke these guys. Yay, we made it! Woo! The Hills Part 2. Alright, so it's a cute little dragon platformer. And we die for falling along. So don't do that. Alright. Cute little game. Alright, so that was a look at, we took a look, we have, like I said, we have a bunch of different cartridges. We got more on the way, and even more are coming. So maybe in, in the future ZTV, we'll take more of a look at the Evercade. I'm sure B will want to check it out next time he's around. But it's a pretty cool device if you like retro gaming and collecting cartridges and getting yourself some old school goodness. Definitely a quality product, and at least it's actually in existence, unlike some other retro alleged products we know. Miko. Alright, so that's all I got for this one. Hopefully I'll get a better cable and it'll work a little bit better and won't keep resetting itself.